sure about that.
Use.
Yes! Hello and a good evening to you all. My name is Bronze and I welcome you back once again to Brothers and Dragons Season 2 Electric Boogaloo. Once again I am joined by 3 of the 4 beautiful people because one idiot decided that he couldn't make it today, so let's just run around with 3. I am once again joined by Stan the Man.
Hello.
Who's heavily distracted because he's looking at some pretty pictures of a nice girl.
I'm getting music.
Okay. Then we have our good friend, hide the babies, lock the door.
Hello.
Hello, good evening to you, sir. And last but certainly not least, the man you are all here for, because it's basically a circle jerk surrounding his beautiful face, Satanas. Last where we left off, 2 weeks ago, because I decided to break down my body due to the fact that I'm back to the full-time workforce, you finished making your way through the Welder forests as we listened to the beautiful tunes of the howling fjords and the grisly hills in World of Warcraft. But then again, you successfully traveled through the woods and made your way to a peculiar outpost that seemed to be under construction. As you made your way, you encountered a person who was traveling the road with his beast of burden, intriguing Delref to the nth degree about how such systems do work in the human world. And after a small revelation that cooperation between species is very much still a thing, you decided to hunker down, eat some food which was kindly offered to you after some small talk with a red fiery-headed halfling girl. And you heard from the burly Minotaur guard that the overseer would like a word with you should you be in need of some coin and renown. As you find yourself once again in the tent, sitting and digesting the foods with a little bit of rainfall slowly trickling down the tent, the pattering of the water on the oil canvas cloth, soothing to the ears.
What time is it?
It's currently early afternoon, hence why she is preparing warm supper.
Shall we just go see Argyle?
I think that's a good plan.
This is the one time I'm saying it to you, my friend. Not inside voice.
Hey.
Thoroughly, eloquently, bellowing. Speak the fuck up.
Do you know what was the halfling's name again?
I have short memory
Kara.
loss.
Kara.
Kara.
C-A-R-A.
Hey Kara,
Yes.
where can we find Argyle?
Well, the big Minotaur just told you. It's in the only standing building here. The lodge.
Thank you.
I see you have
Really short-term memory.
short-term memory loss as well. That's great.
Shall we make our way then?
As you all stand and walk outside of the large canteen tent of this encampment, you make your way to the only solid standing structure of Welder Outpost. A nicely built cobblestone and log lodge almost. The exterior seems to be a little rough, but as soon as you open the thick wooden door, you see a beautifully crafted interior, almost perfectly shaped, and arches going high up through the antechamber, revealing to you a large open hall with 2 walled off sections to the side, indicating probably provisioning and sleeping. And as you walk in, you see a large, crummy looking table, almost worn down. It is patchy in some places on top of the table, meaning that people over the years have put heavy mugs of iron and steel down, scraping down on this wooden table. It's strewn with pieces of parchment paper, ink, as a slightly balding man stands over it, hungering and calculating various mathematical equations to make sure that the construction of the tower will happen as well as he can before he truly quits and retires. As he looks up, I heard there were some new people in town here. Hi, my name is Argyle, project leader. I heard that you met with our guard. Busy morning today. What can I do for you?
We heard you been needing some people.
Yeah, Duke recently investigated some people that were causing trouble down in the east. They're called the Black Rook bandits. Not really a subtle name, if you ask me. Instead of the Red Hoods or the Waves of the Force, no, we're going with Black Rook. We also need some people aiding in the quarrying. We also need a few people aiding in logging. Hunting for game is also an option. There's enough to do. What are you interested in? How long are you willing to stay? And what amount of coin are you willing to make?
Well, I'd say clean up the bandits first, because then the hunting will become easier.
I see that you are one person short.
Yeah, he may be passed out from the liquor you'll be serving us.
We don't serve beer during working hours. I'll have to
Then
take
I don't know what he be drinking then, man.
I think he had a mushroom from my uncle. You never know.
Well, I guess it's fine. It's not a lot of people I heard. At most, they were manning around 10. I don't know if that falls within your particular skill set, but at most, they've seemed to swarm with 10.
What do you want?
It's up to you guys. I really.
What do you think?
It's mostly 10 people.
At most, it's 10 worthless vermin of man, unworthy of working in conditions proper. Instead, they choose the easy way and rob my elderly men who provide us with provisions and coin.
So if it's me believing, you need all the people here, right?
We need every hand here we can spare.
Then it's us
You-
3
if
versus
you-
10 of them.
If you want, I can see if I can send someone after you after the morning shift of quarrying is done. But before that, I really can't spare a hand. We already had an accident last week.
Just keep them here for safekeeping. We shall try what we can do about this 10.
In terms of coin, should you be able to subdue all 10 that are currently present within their encampments, I'm willing to lay down, let's say, 150 coin. 150 gold.
Stage whisper to Ventu. What does he mean by coin?
You'll be learning soon enough, my friend.
Okay.
It's like a trading market. You use gold to get stuff.
Is this one from the countryside or what?
Yeah, he's from the trees.
You could see it.
3 people.
Yeah, but as I be hearing
Okay,
correctly,
let me explain to you. Here in the normal world, where people work hard for each other, sometimes you don't have the time to communicate with everyone what products you need. So instead of trading for produce, we trade using a common currency that everyone agrees its value to.
But We don't trade.
No, you... Okay, so you take. We don't do that here. That's a crime.
What's a crime?
It's a crime to take something that doesn't belong to you or wasn't made by you.
But
Unless-
everything belongs to everyone.
No, not in here.
Oh.
You use coin, as he shows you a gold coin. This is the commodity we use for trade.
Seems useless.
It's a highly precious metal which is not easily gained, therefore stabilizing its value. Do you understand?
Sure.
Deception check.
Expand your mind, my friend.
Okay. That is an 8.
I'm sure the others will teach you soon enough, as he hands you 1 gold coin.
You buy them.
It's hard, it's
Did
cold.
he lose a tooth?
No, it's hard, it's cold. Keep it. No, keep it.
It's over there now.
Grab it and keep it.
Oh. Alright. And first goal.
So, I heard that from Duke that you were also in the market for transportation to Gallows Keep, or were you traveling towards Osborne?
No, you be hearing correctly, man.
Alright. The next transportation form is in 3 days' time. Should you be able to complete this task within that time frame, you can travel with them without any monetary concern. I'll make sure that you're well on your way and that you're provided for.
Where were those bandits last spotted?
Well, their encampment is relatively solid. It's about slightly more than half a day's travel if you follow the tree line to the east. Are you really grabbing your compass inside of a house?
Yeah.
Okay.
East, okay, yeah, east.
Well, you need to travel east for half a day. And then you go into the forest. Straight line, don't deviate. If you do, you get lost. Don't deviate. Straight line, you reach the encampment after about 50 minutes. So about 6 hours and 50 minutes travel.
Do you need any proof?
Of the deaths or their dealings.
No.
Bring
That
me...
we cleared out these 10 idiots.
I know the leader of this group. He used to be friends with my son before he became a useless street rat. Fucking vermin. Bring his cloak. Then I know your word to be true.
You don't care what happens about him.
They either die or flee or reform. I don't care. As long as they're dealt with and they won't bother the trading routes, I am content.
But
Should they
you
want to
would
work
need them
for
cloaked.
us? Hmm?
You would need him cloaked.
I would need his cloak, yes. But should they want to work for us, they are allowed. We always can use an extra hand. As long as they stop bothering my precious trade. Or the people who work hard for their fur and their coin. As long as they stop bothering people, I'm fine with it.
Okay.
Anything else I can provide you with before you head out?
I think we'll have maybe 2 grappling hooks. Or something that's like a hook.
We do have lashing hooks for uprighting timber.
Good enough for me.
Well,
If you can spare them.
if you... Who's the right man for this job? If you talk to David. David. If you talk to David, he's our smithy. He provides us with the nails and the tools necessary to construct the tower.
Alright.
If you speak with him, you can take 2 of them. Says, just send him my way if he starts causing trouble for you.
Well, thank you.
No problem. Anything else I can provide you with before you head out? Do you need some bandages? Sorry, I have bandits on my mind.
No, you need them bandits.
Do you need
But-
Do you need bandaging supplies, rations?
The rations we could get from Kara, no?
Yeah, of course. Kara is always happy to provide more than enough to the people here. Hence why I run such a tight ship, because if she were to break loose in her impulsiveness, I would grow poor within a week. Because she would be feeding the whole region.
Then we should pay a visit to Kara.
Not a problem. You can also ask her for a small keg of ale for your travels.
We should do that.
You didn't have booze yet.
We don't serve booze during working hours.
Oh.
Well, now we know what happened.
You're allowed to fill in the blanks. Allow me to draw you a small map with some proper instructions so that maybe you won't get lost like the last group.
If we find the last group, shall we take them with us?
If they're alive, it's 2 months ago that they traveled through, so
Well, you never know.
I don't know.
You never know.
You're always allowed, but you won't get extra coin because it's not my problem.
If we find something
I'm not
of
paying
interest,
for people I'm not paying for people who failed at a job that I was paying them for. So
Yeah.
well, if they're not alive, they might still have their swords or not.
that's your game. Everything, should you kill all the bandits, everything can be gained. That's yours. With the payment I provide, of course.
Seems like fair deal to me.
Shall we go then?
Don't forget to step by Kara for some grub.
And David.
And David.
I need David.
Nice morning to you all.
We shall make our
Hopefully
way.
see you soon.
Morning. The first day of the week.
Oh. Gotcha.
He's from a different region, don't mind him.
Hillbillies. No, get out. As you make your way towards the stonework foundation of the tower, you see a heavy set, black-haired man with a wide grin and a belly that's way too big for his shirt, but he doesn't care, so 2 buttons are loose as he stands there around and just... Right, don't forget, the new nails I made for you are from titanium, so if you smack them too hard, we'll all go deaf within a few seconds, so take it nice and easy. Oh, hi, what can I get you? My
You
name...
must be David.
Yes, that's me. Nice day to you.
Hey, I've been coming from Arwell.
Yeah, Argyle always on my
Argyle.
neck. What does he want now?
Well, it's not something he wants, it's something I want.
Oh, alright,
I
right.
was looking for something looks like a grappling hook or
Yeah.
some hooks.
2 lashing hooks.
Yeah.
Right. Oi, Dave! As you see a small boy run towards you. Yes? Grab 2 lashing hooks for these people. Don't trip, they're sharp. As he starts running away and you see him stumble for a sec. And after about a minute he returns. There you go, father! Idiot. Here.
Wow. Thanks.
Don't forget to coil them twice if you use them for throwing. If you lash them once, the rope will snap from the inertia.
Just a crazy idea I'm having, so
Okay.
we'll be fine.
I am already regretting this, but have a nice day. As you step by Kara for a second. So, the old boss gave you a job, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Gonna
Did he?
hunt.
Huh?
We're gonna hunt him.
You gonna hunt him?
We're gonna hunt him.
Okay. Deer or man?
Man. I think.
Well, they
maybe
taste.
they are
They,
two on
they
the way,
taste
but-
less great, not enough fat on them, in my opinion. I don't know.
Sure doesn't mind. It's okay. It's free meat, so.
Anything can be done in the USA.
Okay. So anything you need, cutie?
Rations. That's it.
Please. Ask this kind lady nicely.
Rations.
And I sweat myself.
As you get smacked in the back of your head by a scaly tail.
Manners.
What are manners?
Sure. Rations. On the double.
Carol, if you want,
He
you can
really-
smack him with a spoon.
He
It's
really
okay.
is a strange fellow,
Yeah,
isn't he?
but we would like to have rations for 3 men for 3 to 4 days.
I'll throw in enough for 5. How about that?
Lovely, thank you.
I guess that one eats a lot, doesn't he? As she points to Shay.
Yeah, it's a big fellow.
Ah, but he's a jolly fellow nonetheless. Phew.
Yeah, I speak you little bit of French. Sparkly French.
Yeah, but you have lightning.
Yeah, that's what I said.
As- Okay, let me rephrase it. As Shadeen ionizes the air in his general surroundings of his snout, you can see a small flash of light as the positive neutrons collide with the air atoms itself. And I lost all viewership because I'm talking physics. We're all nerds here. You're sitting here as well. Well, he is a trickster. So, rations. Anything else?
Argo said we could get a small keg of beer, ale, for our travels.
Not a problem. Give me a few. As she vanishes,
ale?
as she vanishes behind
Drink it up, my
the
friend.
tent, and she comes back with 3 neatly packed stacks of cloth-bound containers. Okay, so these are earthenware pots. Be careful. Put them in the back. They can break, but they're sturdy. I made them myself. They contain enough rations for 5 days each. However, it is stew, so if you want something heartier with it, on the bottom of this package there is some hardtack that you can dip. And also, as she vanishes behind the counter for a second, and as she grabs a 4-liter small keg. Ale.
That's ill.
It's wood.
That's inside.
He really is a little naive, isn't he?
Yeah, he's a strange fellow. He doesn't even go to the toilet.
What?
Yeah,
What's a toilet?
yeah, he doesn't poo-poo.
He doesn't poop.
He doesn't poop.
He doesn't poop.
He doesn't poop.
Do you relinquish your bowels, sir?
No.
What?
What are bowels?
Do you pee?
Yes.
You don't poop.
He's planned.
Oh, that's the question. I was just answering yes or no, but yes I did.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were planned.
Am I paralyzed?
No, you're a strange fellow. But that's...
As you look
Okay.
over your shoulder, you see L paralyzed.
That's a plant.
Oh, that's a plan.
Yeah.
As L just stands there.
A dandelion grows from your nose.
No,
Aww.
as he just stands there.
What a weirdo.
And you call me weird. Look at him.
Hey, he's your
You're his
brother.
brother?
Twin, yes.
Explains a lot, no?
It's a shame, right? Tomato, potato.
Sure.
When do you want to step in? Anytime.
Well, Kara,
Let's make a code word.
Pineapple.
Yeah, sure.
and then
When you say pineapple. So,
Shall we be on our way to the bandit camp?
Make your way downtown.
Rest up before we head in.
It's morning.
It's afternoon.
As you look up, you see that it indeed is afternoon. As you stare straight up to the sky and you do a Donald Trump and watch and look straight into the sun.
My eyes!
My eyes!
It's like looking inside a mirror.
Dazzling.
Well, it's half a day of travel. And well, if we go to the place where we need to get into the forest, if we go there, then rest, we all
Or
have full energy.
we could also just make the full trek and take them by surprise when they sleep.
Good thinking there. I like that.
I'm not always an idiot.
No, I see now. I see now. But I'll make sure to keep in mind that it's mostly your. But well, yeah.
Okay, let's head out
I
then.
think it will be a great idea. Kara, my lovely hobbit, may I thank you for this
Is
kind
it-
gesture of full
is it canon now?
entry.
What?
The Hobbit thing.
Kara is a halfling.
I know, but I don't watch Lord of the Rings. I thought that was a race.
Yeah, it is. Kara is a hobbit. Halflings are hobbits.
I don't know that.
The names are interchangeable.
Oh.
They're basically pocket humans.
Don't mind him, he's a strange fellow, okay?
Fucking country hicks.
God damn hippies.
As we head out and we go past the outer gates, I quickly turn around like, I've never killed anyone and I'm not prepared to kill anyone.
As you are walking towards
Can you
the
scare
edge,
people?
as you walk towards the edge of the forest, he divulges this information.
What?
Could
But
you
you-
mention that before?
What'd you say?
Russell,
Yeah.
let me do the talking.
Okay.
You know how to hunt, right?
Yes.
You know how to kill deer?
Yes.
Imagine them being the deer.
No.
Straightforward.
I won't kill another humanoid.
Just think of them as a monster.
They basically are.
But wouldn't that in turn be the same for you then? So should I be shooting at you now?
No,
You can
So
try.
Just them.
you could try, but they are not the right type of people.
I'm only talking about killing, I'm not talking about incapacitating.
Ah.
Well,
I
let's,
don't kill.
let's him have the incapacitation done and we do the killing.
But why?
Let's just say they might come after you again. What do you do?
Incapacitate him again.
Right.
If you gotta choose, they kill you or you kill them, what would it be?
We'll see when I get there.
And we'll get right down.
Alright, let's head out.
On the road. As you are walking beside the edge of the forest, you are once again captivated by its ancient beauty. The woods are beautifully in sync with its surroundings. Every tree seems to be respectful of each other's canopy as they avoid each other's edge of the leaf lines, creating a woven pattern through the tops of the trees, creating almost a cracked earth effect of light shafts that bellow down. As you look at the ground, you can see perfect half semi-wild circles for every tree casts its shadow. And as you take this path, you can see boar and deer roaming freely. This place isn't really hunted by anyone. Though there are groups of people that do take part in the hunt, since this isn't a place of domestication, it is beautifully tranquil and wild. Civilization is a mere 3 days travel away, yet it feels like none of the men have touched it. Granting you all a small boon of... Okay. You all three have for the next 24 hours have advantage on wisdom saving throws because you three have entered a tranquil state of mind. Wisdom.
Only wisdom checks? Or
No, wisdom saves. So everything based on wisdom. So a will save, a wisdom check, a wisdom save, wisdom challenge, stuff like that. Because you all feel soothed and at rest, for this place brings peace of heart and mind.
Just like home.
Feel better
Inside
now?
check. No.
Feel better now?
Certainly.
And while we are walking, I take out my 2 hooks.
Yes.
I take out my rope.
Yes.
And with a double knot, I tie them one at each end.
Okay.
And then stop it there again.
Okay, you do so. It doesn't require a check, it's a knot.
Are you making a bowler?
Savage bowler.
I'm kind of thinking to put up some kind of trap before we go in.
That works too.
Like, use one hook, hook him on a tree. I got 50 meters of rope,
Feet.
50 feet of rope. And get the other hook around another tree. And we stand, let the rope stand between them and us. And if they come for us,
They just straight up get haymakered.
they trip.
Okay. Interesting.
That was my question. Can you scare people?
Sure.
Because if you take them from behind, they run. Or we let them come to us.
Well, I guess I could try to shoot 10 arrows at once to make it look like there are more people, because if they only notice one arrow or something, then, 10 versus 1, they'll probably just run at me.
As I look at him and his equipment, would I notice that he has not enough string on his bow to hold 10 arrows at once?
No, but you do realize that this isn't an anime, so...
That's not gonna work.
I know, that's why I'm saying I don't know if I'm enough.
Well, if we keep the rope between us and them, and we let them think we're with one person, and then they come running, they don't see the rope, they triple, fall flat, and then we come in and we stab.
Sure.
Or bind.
Or bind, indeed.
Incapacitate.
Or bite.
Or bite.
Now that
Burn them.
Or lightning breath to the testicles.
you have given me a pretty good idea. Are there multiple zones of about this size around?
Yeah, sure enough. It's an ancient grove. It is a thoroughly beautiful forest. Rocks of that shape might not be perfectly smooth, but they are very much present.
Then with the rope I have, which is 50, I'm going to make 3 bolas.
Okay, for that I do require a check. We're going to use intelligence for this.
Oh wait. That's a 6.
Total?
Yeah.
Okay, are you assisting?
Yeah.
As he looks over to you, seeing what you're about to do, and he sees you're trying to make a cross knot on a round object. As he assists you for advantage.
18.
You only needed a 10 because bolas are a simple weapon. So one of the 3 that you craft is almost a work of art. The knots and the tightening of the ropes on either side almost look like a gallows knot. Beautifully round and sturdy enough to hold a man. You're fairly confident these 3 items of restraint will do its job.
I just use my dex mod for the. I guess it's an.
It counts as a ranged improvised weapon with a maximum range of, let's say, what's your dexterity modifier?
3.
Okay, maximum range of 30 feet. You use your dexterity modifier on the roll. It doesn't do damage, however, they need to make a dexterity save of 10 plus your proficiency plus your dexterity modifier, so 15. And if they fail that, they become incapacitated since they are bound and on the floor.
Okay.
Agreed?
Yeah.
Okay. And as you make your way, you're almost at the place you need to be.
We forgot to ask what the cloak looks like. Because we don't actually know who the leader is.
Well, we take every cloak of them we can take with us, and we probably have
Fair.
more. Just take them all!
That'll
If we
work.
got 10 guys, then we must have him, you would say?
We'll see.
Well, we could bring 10, but the guy might say he's not there with them.
Yeah, but if we got...
At least you got 10 cloaks, so he
Yeah,
knows.
so if we take the whole camp,
Just
and
take-
there's nobody left, then he has been... He's gone.
let's take 10 cloaks with us.
But do we want to then wait for him to come back by having the knocked out people just in the bed and like pretending like there's nothing wrong and then jump him?
We can always see what we can do, but we only have 3 days. So we have time to spare to wait for him, but...
Correction, you know that the first transport to Gallows Keep will arrive in 3 days' time and that it will go towards Gallows Keep, but you do not know at what frequency they arrive. You only know that the next window of opportunity to go towards Gallows Keep is within 3 days. For all you know, the next transport after that might be after 5 days.
Or 5 months.
Or 5 months.
So I would like to take the travel in 3 days.
We'll see how it goes.
To Gallows Keep, it will only shave off a week of travel.
It's quite a bit.
7 days! You die in 7 days!
So how far away from the camp are we?
The sun is slowly setting, meaning that you have reached the place where you need to step into the forest.
But let's take it easy from here.
So we're an hour away.
Ish, yes.
Ish, yeah.
But we gotta make sure they do not see us.
So we move stealthily.
Ashadine opens his rations.
You hungry man.
I'm still growing one.
Shall we start stealthily moving there in about half an hour then?
Yeah.
As dusk is slowly befalling upon you, and you prepare for the night raid that you all want to conduct with a mighty trio. In the distance you see a shadow not yet approaching. The only one who sees it is Del, but you just presume it's L.
Do I presume that?
You presume that.
Ah.
It's too distant. You can't make it out, but since you are a naive fucker and it comes from the same direction you came from, you deduce it to be probably L.
Alright. But since I'm not sure, I still do a move like get down and try to not be seen.
Okay, as Del dives to the floor of the grassy hillside, you find yourselves upon. 10 minutes pass. You don't see anything because you don't have dark vision. It's too far away for your dark vision to see, so you're the only one. It's still at the same distance.
Alright.
What are you doing?
I see someone. I'll go check it out. I'll stealthily move towards the shape.
Okay. From about 90 feet away, you can see it more clearly. It's a tree stump.
Okay. I'll go back and tell him.
You don't know how you missed it, but it's a tree stump. It's the same size as L, and somewhat the same shape as L, but it's a tree stump. It was just outside of your.
He misses his brother.
It was just outside of your visual range to deduce that it was actually an inanimate object.
As you come back.
False alarm.
Let's go.
And quietly we continue.
As you continue into the forest, we shall go for a small little break, because after this there are going to happen a lot of things in quick succession, and I want us all to be fresh and prepared. So see you all in about a minute or 10. Are we back?
Yes.
Are we back? Hello, and once again, you might see a surprise on the right-hand side. Left for all the metric idiots. If you see it in reverse, sorry, you're in Australia. Can't do anything about that. But before you enter the forest, something appears from behind the tree stump. As Delaran forgot to inspect around the tree because he was disappointed approaching it that it indeed was a tree stump that fooled him, you are approached by a female on the smaller side.
Kara?
No. She isn't a halfling, but she is 158 centimeters tall. I'm off screen. On her back she carries a great sword, almost the size that she is. And with a long wavy cloak flapping in the wind. Rose, you don't have a gaming name except Vorvhugen, so no, not anymore? What then? What's your gaming name? No, so we shall just call you Rose. Would you describe your character to us?
Is it dark?
It's dusk, so it's slowly becoming dark.
Okay. So you see quite heavy armored small woman with really long straight black hair and the greatsword. There's not much else you can see in this light.
No, not really.
No.
As she approaches,
Has she seen us yet?
she's walking straight towards you guys.
Oh. Since
Did
we're
you
going
see
towards
us?
the bandit camp, that's quite close, I presume. I'm just gonna draw an arrow.
As he quickly prepares to mount a defense, a heroic stand for the ages, she looks at you, scoffs, and keeps walking towards you guys.
No! No! Throw your stones! Throw your stones! Alice in here! It's a Del!
The deer was silent.
I use my bow
Okay.
when she gets in range.
Okay, as soon as she enters your 30-foot range, make a dexterity-based ranged attack using your proficiency in dex mod.
Dirty 20.
What's your AC?
16.
Okay, make a dexterity saving throw for me, please.
Oh, good. Oh, natural one.
As you confidently keep your stride towards them, not grabbing your weapon, just doing the slow hero walk, you quickly trip and fall because you are bound by bolas at the ankles as you fall over backwards. You take 1 point of bludgeoning damage.
And she's now 30 feet away from us.
She's 30 feet away from Del. I don't know where you are.
I went back to them.
Okay, so, yeah, 30 feet.
I
As she vanishes beneath the tall
Del,
grass,
I take out my shield, go towards her,
as you are approached by a relatively gruff yet handsome looking man,
and she's still laying there.
she is laying on her back, bound and struggling
I
to get
use
loose.
the bow below my shield to put it around her neck.
Okay, as he uses the gap of his shield to pin you at your neck into the ground, so that you are entirely restrained and not able to move. Are you reacting to anything?
I take out my
Well,
sword.
no, I was quite surprised from this.
Okay.
So, no.
I take out my sword,
The sword.
The sword.
As it looks slightly rubber.
Wait, it's growing!
Inspiration!
Kara!
Yes, as it's slowly growing.
Then I put it on her belly, just below the heart.
Okay.
Just feels the tip of the
Okay.
sword pointing. State your business.
She doesn't because she's wearing chainmail, but she does feel.
feels the pressure.
She feels the pressure. As you exclaim.
State your business.
As she just lays there, innocent looking.
Don't think she's abandoned, boys.
I was just looking for a place to camp out. Can you please move your shield?
I don't know that I can trust you.
You don't.
The reason why I don't remove my shield. Who are you?
I'm Dua.
Well, I'm Russell.
Hi.
And you're on a journey to?
I'm on an adventure.
On an adventure. Yeah. Going to slay the dragon, are you?
No.
No. Oh.
Wait, are there still dragons alive?
No, but. Oi! Get the smoke! Get the smoke!
Do you want to slay that dragon? As you are still restrained and looking around you, you can see that this man, who calls himself Russell, is being vanguarded to the side by a relatively trying to be angry looking elven man in strange clothes. And from behind him you see approaching a creature you are quite familiar with, because you lived in Drosseran for many years. It is a dragonborn, but he is almost anorexic looking to you, because you are used to the heavy build, sturdy looking dragonborn. Yeah, he's like a gecko to you. But as he approaches,
Russell, what you have found here?
Don't know for sure yet, but she's called Lua.
She's on an adventure, she says.
Where do you come from?
North.
North. Where? Are there trees?
Yes, a lot.
No sand?
What?
No sand?
What sand?
Sand, you know.
the deserts of Drosseran.
No, just soil.
Now I'm confused.
No, I'm not.
I think you're confused.
No.
Oh wait,
Like that's
literally.
Nord, right?
Yeah, but you were born in
Yeah.
Velmoon.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then you went to
I know, but I needed to pass the
Fair.
Greenlands to come here, right?
Fair. She's taking it a little too literally.
I have autism as well. Get it
Welcome to B.A.D, where everyone has autism. This episode is brought to you by crippling depression.
Russell,
Like planes don't exist, right?
I think
What?
you can.
Zeppelins, maybe?
No,
No, so
airships do.
airships?
Yeah, spelljammers.
Okay. Never heard of it.
Hard to explain.
I think you remove the shield now.
Wait a second. You're
Inside
on an
joke.
adventure to where?
Not a set destination.
Just free roaming.
Yeah.
God damn hippies.
Do some.
Inside check It's true.
Okay. Are you trying to be deceiving?
No.
It's 12.
She seems like a fair enough gal.
I put away my sword.
Your sword,
The sword.
it shrinks.
It's not sure what it is.
Hey,
Take
you.
off my shield again.
Okay.
Put it away.
I untie the bola.
Okay,
And
as
is it usable, by the way?
limited, but yes. And as the relatively trying to be angry looking elven man approaches to untie the bolas, you see Shadeen, who hasn't called himself that yet, approach you.
Hi.
Smells familiar.
Yeah, probably we come from the same place.
Where might that be?
That's fun.
Was how?
Yeah.
You said we were coming from a place with soil.
Yeah, before.
Lying to me? I just freed you.
Yeah, you asked me
And now you're lying to me.
where I came from. Like, I literally came from, like, up north.
And then
She came
I've
from
been
the grass.
traveling for a
She
while.
came from the grassy hills south to Drosseran. Then she moved to Drosseran, and from Drosseran she started traveling.
yeah, but Ross doesn't know.
No, but now he does because she explains.
I can't teleport or anything from, like,
Oh, I remember the city Drosseran. The sand, everywhere the sand.
It gets
You've been there.
everywhere.
I come from.
and I don't know.
I'm a strange fellow.
And you're from there as well.
Yes. I've come from Drossaram, yes. I've been traveling all my life. I've been around places you might not have seen. I can discern where the smell is coming from. Which place, I mean.
What do you mean?
Which place you be coming from?
Now?
No, from Drossaram. There's a familiar scent.
Where did you live in Drosseran?
I don't know. I was just writing my backstory. I'm sorry.
Main city, small city.
Small.
Okay, she is from Rivers Run. Because the only river in the entire desert lands of Drosseran runs from the portside town of Drosdaram all the way through until the great crystal caverns where it emanates from. And only a few villages are made along the side of this river because they are afraid that if they build too much infrastructure next to it, that the water will deplete. And she is from Rivers Run, the first in the 3-village chain. It's also well known for its excellent barley for beer brewing, and it's also perfect because it contains one major stone-hewn entrance to the crystal caverns itself.
Ah.
Oh yeah, I'm Dalaran, by the way. Sorry for the bola thing.
That's fine. What's your name?
I just said Dalaran.
Dalaran?
Yes.
How do you write it?
D. Actually, no, I can't.
You've been tricked, my dude!
Yeah.
Inspiration!
You got me there. I can't read or write comments, so yeah. I
That
say it in
sounds-
Sylvan.
Yeah. Do you speak Sylvan? No. No, but you do speak Elvish, so you recognize it to be offshoot dialect of Elvish,
Okay.
making you able to spell his name correctly, which is
Deleryn.
Dalen.
Dalarin.
Dalarin. Oh wait, I forgot that. Dalarin. Okay. And your name?
Mine? Well, it may be hard to pronounce. It's, you want the full name or you want the shortcut?
Give me both.
My full name is Shedin Drosaram.
That's not that hard. Shay.
In shortcut, yes.
Okay.
And my name is Speckperson the Third. No.
Are you in for a bit of combat?
Why not?
Well, I guess we have a fourth to join us on the bandit raid.
As he says, bandit raid.
Are you gonna raid bandits? 4?
They're bandits.
Yeah. But like,
For the Gallows Keep outpost, they asked for it.
so it's a job you want?
Yes.
Yeah, I will join you.
Alright. And we're still the 50 minutes away. We're still at the edge of the forest.
You're still the 50 minutes away, yes.
So, I just start explaining the plan.
Okay, as he explains the plan of either scaring them into tripping or making sure that they are otherwise incapacitated.
So don't kill them.
He doesn't say that, but you deduce from your wisdom, from your passive insight, you do deduce that Russell and Shay have no qualms in taking their lives should the opportunity need it,
Okay.
so to speak.
And where is this bandit camp?
It's about almost an hour east.
North.
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 You traveled east, now you go north.
Oh, so maybe I passed it already.
No.
I came from north.
What?
Winter is coming.
For those who do not know, this is what I have to deal with every day. So, plan.
We move on normal pace for about half an hour, and then we start moving stealthily towards the camp.
Everyone in agreement?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. So, if you want to roleplay for the first 30 minutes,
What made you go on an adventure?
I'm looking some answers for an object I found.
Object?
Yeah.
Elaborate?
I can't tell you. I can't tell you more yet.
What's the material?
It's a mixed material, but
So-
I'm not sure what exactly it is.
I think it might be the same as what you have.
Could be.
If you hold into the light, do stars appear?
no.
No.
Oh, never
It's
mind.
not the same.
It's not the same.
Everybody's on a journey. Journey of life.
Well, we're on a journey to find some
Everyone
answers as
takes
well.
one psychic damage. No.
Bitch.
You bitch.
Sorry.
We're on a journey as well to find some answers, but it's mainly for his cause.
And what causes that?
Same as yours. He found an object as well.
I found 2 objects.
So, which of the 2 objects do you want to pull out of your pants?
Inspiration!
Have we devolved in these
You
type of situations?
haven't you watched the latest episode of Critical Role? It was called Dedication and Dicks.
I know. I've watched it.
So I open my bag
Okay.
and I take out one Rurik Stag's head.
Oh yeah, right. You also had that. He pulls out a skull. The antlers are made of woven wicker wood, and the skull itself depicts a carved rune down the middle.
How big is his bag?
Well, have you ever seen traveling bags? They are large, and they can contain a lot of shit. Apparently.
Decomposed.
Oh yeah, right. The wicker antlers withered. You only have the skull
I
itself.
only have the skull.
Oh, no antlers.
No.
Okay. Why have that?
Found it.
Okay.
From a thing they killed.
It looks strange.
Hmm.
Still don't
And
know what it is. But
Appears like a skull.
you're shitting me.
okay, since you are a person of divine incline, you can sense morality within people and objects. This particular object screams an almost unstoppable force of nature coming from a tide to wash away everything as a feeling. And that's just for a split second that you get that feeling.
I will share that feeling.
Knew the creature was bad. Knew it! Knew it! And I stuff it away again.
And that's why he has this skull.
Why?
You saw that feeling, right?
Yes?
That's why he has this skull.
Okay. Yeah, fair.
So, now that he has shared, why don't you share and show us?
I showed you yours, now you show me mine.
Children, please.
Elrin, sharing is caring.
Okay, fuck it. I will show.
Okay, as she, from behind her scale and chainmail, pulls out a necklace made entirely, the linksag made entirely of damask and bronze, creating an intricate and almost unsettling, unnatural looking chain. Because you have the pale mixed in with the slight ivory and grey of the damask steel, being stood off against this almost yellow metal. And as she pulls out the chain entirely, hanging from it, you can see a leather bound and bronze engraved bone tooth, about this size. About this size.
That seems interesting. What do you know about this object?
Nothing. I can
Oh.
wear it.
So maybe it's just a weird looking necklace.
I don't think so. I got it from my uncle.
Russell has an uncle as well. Yeah.
Lives in Drops around!
And he lives in Rotterdam.
Cousin? Sister?
But not anymore, mine now.
Brother from another mother.
No, I got it from my uncle when he passed away. And I don't know. He said just protect it and keep it. And I don't know.
The rest hasn't been written in our backstory yet.
No.
Do I recognize it from one of the books I always read? Manacles?
Intelligence, high DC. It does ring a bell. You're not sure. You might need to reference your materials or think a little bit longer on it. It does ring a bell, but it escapes you.
There's something in my head, somewhere, there's information, but we gotta come back to that after combat. We first gotta take the goddamn bandits.
Do I recognize the tooth, like what animal it came from?
Nature, high DC.
Nope. That's all 8.
No, not at all. You don't recognize it as from a natural creature.
Alright.
But it might as well be a creature that lives way up high in the desert that you never encountered, so it's still 50-50. It might be a chicken.
That's a big chicken.
That's a very big chicken.
Anything you want to do with it?
No, that's a fine looking necklace. Better to leave it alone.
I presume at this point we have reached the 30-minute mark.
If there isn't any more roleplay you guys want to do, then sure. You reach the 30-minute mark.
Alright, let's...
Stealth checks all around.
That's cocked.
Alright. Oh, nice.
Okay, so, in terms of stealth.
15.
Okay,
11.
okay,
21.
okay,
15.
okay. You all lower yourselves a little bit and start moving carefully in each other's tracks, making sure that you don't step on dead wood or get hit in the face by a twig that is moved aside as you all carefully make your last trek through the forest at half speed. As you approach the encampment, you can see that that it is surrounded by a low wall of timber. In process probably of being built or kept, maintained, or just to keep smaller critters out, or keep the wolves that roam these woods out at night. The wall itself is about yay high, so it's about 3 logs stacked on top of each other, being held together by stakes. You can see a few tents around the perimeter on the outside of it, and you can see 6 tents on the inside perimeter of it.
You wanna set up your stage whisper? You wanna set up your tripwire?
Yeah.
Okay, make a survival check to see if you can find a spot suitable for the ambush that you had planned.
30-20.
30-20.
Yeah.
Easily enough, about 20 feet away from you towards the encampment, there seems to be a suitable spot for the thing that you want to do. Yeah, you have found the spot.
I do my thing. I hook one hook around the tree. Yeah, throw the rope around the tree. I hook the hook. I hook the hook.
Okay, just roll a d10 for me.
A D10.
Nine.
Okay, The piece of rope that you can string in between 2 trees is 9 feet wide.
9 feet wide.
9 feet wide. From tree to tree.
And make sure it's sturdy.
Okay. You make sure that it's sturdy.
You wanna hide it?
It's like it's about this high from the ground. Like there's grass and everything. It's covered in the dark.
So shall I try to draw them out then?
I maybe have a better idea.
You can stage whisper about it.
We stand like if the camp's here and the rope's here, and we stand like 2 here, 2 there, and I grab them attention by lighting a torch, like pretending I'm traveling to the woods or something.
Shadin, roll a d10 for me, please.
I would suggest moving a bit backwards and walking towards with the torch lit, so it isn't just a sudden torch lighting up. Less
3.
suspicious,
Okay, thank you.
because at this distance you can easily see the camp.
That's a good idea. If you hide yourselves just behind the rope, so at the moment they're going to fall, you can take them.
So we want to capture them only, right?
Capture. Mm-hmm.
Yes, capture.
If they make trouble,
They die.
mm-hmm.
Okay.
I will be a bit further back since, ranged weapon.
Shay, you ready for this?
Start the plan, my friend.
So I move back a little bit further. Take out the torch. I light it. And I start walking slowly back towards the rope. Making sure I make sound. That I step on twigs and
As you
can
start
hear my
making,
sword cling against my shield.
as you start making a ruckus, you hear the whispers of a few people. What was that? Go take a look. You there, idiot! Go take a look. As you hear a relatively aged voice exclamate some commands. As you see 2 humanoid shapes coming from behind the low wall to investigate where it's coming from. It's still 60 feet in between them and you. What do you do?
Well, I'm walking with a torch
Towards the camp.
yes. Rope in between myself and the camp.
Okay, the rope itself is on the 40 feet mark. So you can move 20 before you need to stop. Fucking Google. So you can walk 20 more feet before you need to stop.
I walk slowly.
Okay? So you slowly do the imposing man walk. You hear one of these bandits exclaim, "Halt! We violate the law!
Hold yourself!
It's our place! Get off our turf, you fucking scruffneck!"
What? You don't even know me.
"No! But you look like a swine to us! Go!"
Think I'm threatened by you?
Wait! Richard! They know where we are! They know where we are! Oh fuck, okay, fine! As he grabs a light crossbow. Get out of here! Wait. As he realizes that you know where they now live. So he can't leave you alive. As he takes a pot shot at you. A disadvantage because it's outside of the range of a light crossbow. 7 to hit. As the crossbow bolt just ends short at your feet. That was a warning shot! As he's stringing it up again. And you
bloody idiot! Come find me!
I
me hand to hand! You pussy wanker!
You put... No, you fucking dick for a sheepskin, come on!
Get your balls together and find me in hand combat!
As the other one, previously called Richard, also takes a pot shot at you with a light crossbow. At disadvantage because you're outside of the range of a light crossbow. 16 to hit. Okay.
He misses.
Yeah, he misses. As the light crossbow bolt barely manages to actually reach you, but due to the fact that it lost a lot of inertia from the distance itself, it just dings off your shield. How fucking hell!
Are you a man or a mouse? Come find me and stop throwing those damn sticks at me!
As the one previously named Richard starts discussing with you. Well, Sun Tzu's The Art of War says that when you have the tactical advantage of distance, that you... Okay. Take the shot, and after that, roll initiative.
This will be at like his shoulder or something where it doesn't insta-kill him if I do enough damage.
Always at disadvantage if you specify a shot.
Just anywhere that doesn't.
Yeah, but always the attack always is at
I'll take
disadvantage.
that. That's very nice. 19.
Okay, that hits. Do you want to hit the guy who was quoting Sun Tzu?
Yes.
Or okay.
Nice. That's a 4. I rolled 1.
Okay, so 4 points of damage. The damage is non-lethal, so you do 4 points of damage. As you start having a verbal argument against the person called Richard, you see an arrow flit by the side of your sight as it enters the shoulder socket of the one who is called Richard. Sun Tzu, The Arts of War says, oh fuck!
That's how you throw a stick.
Roll initiative.
Ooh, nice.
Okay, 22-15.
21.
Oh, okay, nice. So you are after that one. And that one. After that is that one. Okay, 15 to 10.
I had 16.
But I said 12. I said 20 to 15.
Yes, he said 21.
Okay. Shay. Okay. 15 to 10.
18 plus 3. I have advantage on my initiative as well.
Oh, 10. Yeah.
Okay, so
No.
10 to 5.
9.
5 to 1.
4.
Impressed. I'm impressed.
Not baller level yet.
No, she can't because she doesn't have a -1. So, the guy shot in the shoulder is up first in the initiative track because I rolled a natural 20 for him. Sadly enough, not where it counts apparently. So, he starts to finish stringing up his light crossbow and relatively groggy looking. It actually fucking hurts! As he takes a shot at you, still outside of range, so at a disadvantage. Does a 6 hit?
A 6.
Yeah. as it just flies over you and it hits Bert and it falls beside you. You're up.
I'm gonna go for Richard again.
Okay. You're gonna take a shot at Richard.
Disadvantage again.
Yeah, because
Come at me, bruh!
because you're taking a specified shot.
Natural 1
Oi.
for a 6.
Okay. Because you're so reluctant to kill, you are very careful and take a little longer with your bow drawn to actually make sure that you hit your mark exactly the way you want to make it non-lethal. And during the strain of it, you pull a little too hard and the shaft of the bolt breaks off, sending it flying through the air. And since I have 7 idiots on this track, as you need to make an attack roll for an unspecified person, not at a disadvantage.
That's a 10.
Okay, as it hits a tent. And it goes through the tent and it does nothing. Going to that person.
I'm gonna move closer because I was about at the range that Russell was.
Okay.
So I'm moving close to him about 30 feet.
Okay, so you move until the closest target is 30 feet away from you. Okay. As you do that, the tent that you shot opens. And as you briefly think for a second, I killed the tent. An older, gruffer looking man comes out of it wearing studded leathers and even a piece of metal over his shoulder. As he stands there, "You fucking idiots! You should have moved closer, taking him hostage. Wait, are there more?" "I don't know, sir." "Fucking idiots." As he spends his entire round scolding his subordinates. Priorities, man. Shay. And after that, we have a bandit on deck. After the bandit, it's your turn. So keep in mind what you want to do.
I'm keeping hold of the plan, so I stayed behind Russell.
Okay.
And I know that, well, since a light crossbow can't do shit.
It can, in range.
Yes, and they're out of range. I know, because I hunt. But
That went well last time.
so I'm gonna spend a turn to mock them.
Okay, you may count it as an intimidation. Because you're basically insulting them into the ground because they're missing and they're getting wounded.
Yes.
So I am counting it as an intimidation. So make an intimidation check for me. Because a dragonborn is literally scolding them into the ground alongside the captain.
Cook don't know.
That's a 10.
The captain will assist you. He rolls a 16.
Yeah, it was a 13 for me.
Yeah, 16 plus your modifiers.
3. And I'm
Okay.
not proficient, so it's 13
So
for me.
you have a 19 because the captain of the bandits assisted you because you were scolding him at the same time. You both were going at them. You were both verbally hammering them into the ground. As you can see, one is cowering and entering the cowering state, meaning that he will go prone in his next round. And the other one, you can see a small stain growing on his trousers. And you swear that you hear, "Mommy." As the one exclamating for his mother turn rolls around, he looks relatively panicked, looks behind to his boss, and moves 20 feet closer. So 10 feet away from you guys. And aims at you. It's a 19 to hit.
Yeah, it just hits.
Okay. 6 points of piercing damage. Fucking dragon!
Hello, little man.
Why?
Well, you shouldn't have shot that. That's why.
Russell, you're up. Roos, you're on deck.
6.
6 points of piercing damage.
He's 10 feet away from me.
Yeah. And he just shot Shadeen in the face.
Well, I take out my sword again.
Your sword.
It's big this time. And as I keep it in front, I rush towards him to...
Okay, so you want to shield slam and
Yes.
do the Spartacus.
Yes,
Okay.
I'm gonna do the Spartacus.
Okay, make an attack roll. With advantage, since he's intimidated.
24 to hit. Nine points of damage.
As you charge forward, shield and sword in hand. How many points of damage? 9 points of damage. Okay. You bash him up against a tree. As the tree shakes and a few leaves fall, you slowly put the tip of your short sword against his neck. And
It's long and thin.
okay.
His voice can be
As you put the point of your sword against his neck, you slowly push it in as it goes through the tree, and with the quietest gulp of sound, not even being able to scream for his life, as you so swiftly yet gracefully end it in one swift movement, you kill him. He is on the floor drowning in his own blood. You like it when I get visceral, huh?
Yes, I do.
So, your turn. One down and one is near the camp.
So how many feet away?
35 feet for you.
So I move a little closer, like 10 feet,
Okay.
and I will try to shoot him with my short bow.
Short bow. Okay. Who?
Short crossbow.
Short. Okay. Okay. Also, okay. The same as the bandits.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to hit the person who is the exclaimed as the person to be Richard, or do you want to hit the older, gruffer-looking man with the studded leather armor?
The older man.
The older man. Okay. He is 30 feet away.
Oh. Okay.
You declared your attack.
Yeah.
Roll disadvantage.
Why? It's like. Huh? Why?
What's the range of short crossbow?
80 to 320.
Nice. Okay. No disadvantage. Not the same as the bandits then.
7.
As you take your shot, you see Russell do something epic and you're like, I don't know how you want to react to what Russell does.
Yeah, like that then.
As it goes wide. As she's just staring at you. Okay. Stan, you're on deck, followed by a dude. But first, the person who will cower will now take prone to the floor. And remain there for this round. Crying. My fucking shoulder! Sun Tzu didn't say anything about field injuries and how to treat them! Curse first aid! And that's his turn.
Oh,
Stan, it's your turn.
so when I go to throw the bowler, I yell to him, "Push it through!" And I throw the bowler.
Okay, disadvantage because it's a ranged weapon attack at someone who is taken prone.
Oh, he's the one going prone.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
There's only one left outside of the camp. I killed the other.
As you look towards Russell, you can see him push the sword through the neck of the other guard.
How far away is Richard?
The person called Richard,
Yeah.
he's from you, 20 feet away, but he is taken prone, and you're making a ranged attack with your bolas.
I didn't know that was the one going prone.
Yeah.
Now you know.
Well, I guess I already declared it.
Disadvantage.
That's a 10.
That's all you need.
Oh. I guess he's incapacitated now.
No, he still needs to make a dexterity
Oh,
check,
of course.
which he automatically fails because he's frightened and he took prone on the floor, meaning that you can't make dexterity-based checks. So he's restrained.
For my movement, I'll just go up to him.
Okay.
That's it.
As you move closer to the person declared to be Richard, who's crying on the floor currently, it's the turn of the older-looking man. You fucking idiots are everything I need to do to myself. The fucking party I send up next week to the north to make a new encampment. They even felt it suddenly vanished, the fuckers. I'll take you on myself. As he grabs two scimitars, runs forward, and with a twist, hacks into you twice.
What happened to the rope?
Hmm?
What happened to the rope between the three?
It's still there.
It's still there. But you entered closer.
Yeah, true.
The first attack is a 14 to hit. That hits. The second attack is 10 to hit. Okay. So only the first one hits, meaning 6 points of slashing damage. As one misses, as you quickly sidestep it, him hitting Richard in the back. Not killing him, just for fluff. And the second hit does hack into you and it scrapes into your arm for a little bit. A stream of blood trickling down your left arm. Still functional, but it hurts. As he stands there. Fucking what, mate? Shay, you're up. Russell, you're on deck, followed by Rose.
How far away is...
Hmm? Yeah? I'm not giving you the satisfaction yet.
How far away is Del from me?
20 feet. Ish.
I walk up 10 feet.
Okay.
I take out my light crossbow. I go. Boom.
You wanna double tap him in the neck?
The old guy, yes,
Yeah.
because he moved.
Make
into
an attack.
range. $21.
That does hit. As you cleanly shoot him in the neck, it goes through to the right side. Just barely missing any vital jugular. Hopefully. Let's see what the damage does.
5 points of piercing damage.
It does hit hefty, but he's still standing as you haven't hit anything vital. As he looks behind him, looks you straight in the eye and spits on the ground. Fucking lizard! He seems to become a little angry. Russell, you're up, followed by Lua.
I was standing at the same place that he was standing, right?
No, you were killing a bitch.
Is his back turned towards me?
From where you're standing.
Yeah.
Yes, but you can't take perfect position behind him since Shay is standing. There is a 5-foot gap, but it's Cappy, 5 foot, Shay.
Yeah, the back of Cappy is
Facing Shay.
facing Shay.
The back, he's just barely looked at Shay.
And I'm looking at his front.
Ish.
Ish. Still can't do the fuck same. take my shield, hold it sideways, and I want to use the pins to penetrate him.
You want to use the
end of my shield.
Oh, okay. So it will be an improvised melee attack. So just make a strength. You're proficient. So what's your modifier? Strength plus proficiency bonus.
6.
6. So plus 6.
$19 to hit.
That hits. Do you want to damage or do you want to do an action with it?
How heavy is the dude?
He's a man.
Could I, like, point him upwards and use the other end of my shield to poke in the ground so he's, like...
No, your shield isn't large enough to do that.
Then I want to damage.
You want to damage?
Yes.
Okay. 1d4 plus your strength modifier.
7.
7 points. That's actually a pretty decent roll. As suddenly you see that your friend is being threatened and insulted, you charge forward with the pointed piece of your shield and you ram it straight into his neck, making him cough up a little bit of blood as you pushed in his vocal cords a little bit, crushing his neck just a tiny bit. As he starts gasping for air, it turns around to Lua's turn.
Does it take an action to take my greatsword?
Not really within, no, not really.
So I take my greatsword and I want to...
As you all see, this little girl, boom, grab a greatsword. Everyone's greatsword grows a little bigger.
Wow. Wow.
Sorry, it was a Conan the Barbarian joke.
I will make an attack.
As you charge forward and you make an attack.
15.
To hit. As you charge forward, you tire a little bit. Because you have been on the road for 2 days, not really eaten well, not really slept well, and just before you can hit, you as you miss.
Okay.
Okay. As he looks at you. Nah, that can't be. That can't be. As we turn around to knocked out. Stan, followed by Cappy Boy, followed by Shay.
I'm within melee, I presume, of Cappy.
Yeah?
Alright. Disengage and go 35 feet back.
Okay, as you do the as he still tries to go in for a hit, you expertly dodge it and move very quickly. And before you know it, Lua is half elf. Russell, he has vanished from your vision.
As a bonus action, I'm gonna yell, "How's it going on the ground, Richard? How's your speech?" That's it.
As we go to the captain's turn, looking at you, sizing you up for a second, he goes, "So this lizard is precious to you." As he steps forward and backward at the same time.
Okay.
For Shay, it is a 3, because he tried to do a cool anime thing that doesn't work in real life. And for Russell, it's an... It's 20, dirty. Okay. You take 5 points of slashing damage. As he straight up stabs and twists his somewhat curved sword around, making it a razor's edge that slices into your neck a little bit, taking away a small chunk, so to speak. As he just stands there, just getting warmed up, man, trying to distract you from the fact that that didn't work at all.
Shay!
Shay,
Take him!
your turn.
I walk up to Mr. Cappy Boy.
As you move forward 5 feet.
Don't move, man! And as I pop as a bonus action, lay on hands on myself for 5 points.
Okay. You bonus action heal yourself for 5 HP.
I take out my warhammer and I go whack in the skull.
Okay.
That's a 6.
As you try to do a cool thing by doing the oh wait, 2 heads, and you lose your balance as it goes wide and clangs off Russell's shield.
No, warhammer is 1. No, never mind.
It's a versatile weapon, so you can either use it one or two-handed. Stop ruining my narration of failure in combat.
Well, that's my failure.
Russell, he didn't do the thing. You're up, followed by Lua.
I'm taking the sword. You got a nice thing if I'm gonna kill him.
Okay, you take your sword and you make an attack.
16 to hit.
Barely hits.
Points.
Okay. Lua, your turn.
How far away is he now from me? The old guy?
You haven't moved. They haven't moved.
Okay, so I tried to make another attack.
Okay, you're now in his range, so you don't have to move to attack.
No, okay.
So you caught your breath for a second. Okay, I can do this.
15.
Barely misses.
Shit.
As you... Why am I so tired?
I have a question.
Yes.
Can I attack again because I have this war priest?
What does War Priest do?
But
When you use the attack action, you can make one weapon attack as a bonus action. Yeah.
so I'm
And you can use it as much as you... Yeah, per day. 5 times per day.
Yeah. So I will try to attack again.
I can do this. I can do this. As you go in for a second swing.
23 to hit.
Yes!
Smite.
Whoa! Whoa, okay, wait. First of all, 2d6 plus your strength modifier as normal damage.
9.
9 points of damage total.
Yeah.
Okay. And now 2d8 for the smite. As you all see her hit and curve into the shoulder of this bandit, and you hit. And what do you say?
Smite.
Smite! Boom! As it explodes into
15.
15 plus. So you do 24 points of damage with one attack.
Yes.
You take out half of his health that he had left in one hit.
That's a strong boy.
As it goes boom, and an explosion of bronze light and energy explodes outwards, and you see the shimmering shape of 2 draconic wings waft out as the smite dissipates. Stan. Followed by Cap, followed by Shay.
I'm just gonna shoot the big guy normally.
Normally.
Yeah.
Okay.
Please don't kill. I'm not gonna hit. It's an 8, so never mind.
You're still trembling at the thought, at the mere thought that you were willing to just shoot without regard. You just refuse to do it. No. Captain's turn.
How far away? I'm 35 feet away now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go 10 feet closer.
Okay, you're 25 feet away. Captain's turn. Fuck! You fucking cunt! What did you do? As he goes for a double slash against your face. The first attack is an 11 to hit. The second attack is 25 to hit.
Fucking hell.
Ooh. 8 points of slashing damage. As he carves into your armpit, going under and skewers you for a second before ripping it out. That's what you get! But he's looking tired and outnumbered. As Shay,
Mm-hmm.
you're up. Followed by Russell, followed by Lua.
I'm going to whack.
Okay.
$15 to hit.
No. As you graze, as his swift movement and sudden anger, he starts moving erratically and explosively, making you hard to predict, and you miss. Russell,
I'm gonna try to slice him once more.
with your sword.
With my sword.
Okay.
Not 20.
Okay. What's the normal damage die that you use?
1d8.
So that's 8 points plus the modifier.
4.
So that's 12 points plus 1d8.
6.
Okay, so you do 18 points of damage. As you slash straight across his neck, you see a large amount of blood starting to exsanguinate itself from its body. As it starts dripping down the darkened ladders, he looks very, very hurt.
Still having that big mouth of yours?
Yeah, you sliced his neck, so he can't really talk now.
Already crushed his vocal cords with my shield.
Yeah. Lua.
Question.
Yeah?
Can I cure wounds myself?
Yes.
Okay. Then another question.
Yes.
What is the spellcasting ability modifier?
That's the one on your spell sheet, the plus.
What?
For you it's plus 7.
How?
Because it's your wisdom modifier plus your proficiency.
Ah, okay.
So plus
So-
7.
Okay.
Top row, ability modifier, plus 7.
Okay.
DC 17.
Here?
Oh no, wait, DC is 15. Because it's 8 plus... Yeah, DC 15.
Okay, so I touch myself.
Giggity.
Why did we need to bring a woman inside here?
And I cure myself for my whole health.
Okay. As you look at this fucked up guy whose neck just has been sliced open, you just stand there with the greatsword beside you and heal yourself up.
Yeah.
No, how do you look at him?
At this moment, I was just there. And
Zero.
Thinks you're mad.
I was almost like down, so I didn't even notice that
Stan.
I got hit.
I'm gonna bowl him.
Okay. Make a ranged attack.
5.
You bowl her yourself. Make a dexterity saving throw.
Yo, fuck those dice. There we go. That's better. That's 23.
Thankfully, the bola only wraps around 1 foot, so you have a very nice looking accessory around your ankle.
Yeah, as a bonus action, just untie and put it back.
Yeah, you can.
I'll get you next time.
As the captain just stands there.
Pussy.
As blood spurts out.
It's on my face.
And he goes twice for you. Oh, now I start rolling decent.
Oh boy.
Okay, so that's an 18 to hit.
Yes.
And a 20 to hit.
Yes.
Okay. $16 points of slashing damage.
16.
I rolled 2 5s.
Yeah, then I'm down.
As with the last bit of strength that the captain had left, he rips into your chest, tearing open a few pieces of the armor that are linked together by leather straps. As you both go down because he passes out from sheer blood loss. And with you on the floor and the captain bleeding out, we will leave the episode here.
If you go half your max health under 0, you insta die, right?
Not at the lower levels. Until level 5, you don't instantly die when you reach, until you reach your current maximum HP minus. So for example, if you're level 3 and you have 24 health, if you go into minus 24 in one attack, you die.
Oh, so it's...
From
So-
level 3.
No, for example, if you have 24 health and you get a fireball to the face and you take 48 damage, making you go to minus 24, you die in one. You die.
Okay, so you need to be max health under.
Yeah. So if you have 1 HP left and your maximum HP is 24 and you take 48 damage, it doesn't matter because you die anyways. Keep that in mind. Your current maximum health, if you reach that in minus,
Then you're dead.
then you instantly die because the hit was so heavy.
Yeah.
Are you in a minus?
I'm in minus, yeah.
What is your current minus?
6.
What's your maximum health?
15.
Meaning that he would have needed to take 9 more damage
Okay.
to die. And that's where we'll leave for next week. This was exciting. I tweaked the combat to for 4 people because it could have either been 3, 4 or 5. I hope you found it all balanced enough and enjoyable enough. Next week we will pick up with Russell dying on the floor and a bandit captain bleeding out. So be sure that you don't want to miss it, because events might take a turn for the worst within the first 10 minutes even of the next episode. But that's to be decided in the next episode of B.A.D. See you next week.